guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Guys, I hope we're all staying safe. We're washing our hands with soap and water. You know, we have to fight this. We can beat this. It might be tough right now, but we will definitely beat this. Look at what my shirt says. Pain is temporary, but victory is forever. Just have that at the back of your mind while we go through this ordeal. So guys, today I want to show you how I make moi moi. Moi moi is a Nigerian delicacy made from beans. You could use black-eyed peas, brown beans, honey beans. But today I'm going to be using honey beans. There are varieties of ways to make this. I also have so many ways I could make it, but this is one of the ways in which I like to make it. So let me introduce you to some of the ingredients for now, because I'm short of space. I'm going to first of all introduce to you what I'm going to be using to be blending it, and then when it's time to mix it together, I'll show you the ingredients I'll be using. So this is the water that I'm going to be using. I'm pouring it in my food processor. I'm gonna first of all blend it in this food processor because my blender, I try to save the blade. So when I finish blending it here, I'm gonna transfer it to a smaller blender to smoothen it because I need it to be very smooth. This is the beans. This is brown Oloyin honey beans. I already washed it, peeled it, and I soaked it, to be softened and also to reduce gas. So what I'm gonna be blending this with is, this is crayfish. Paprika for flavor and color. I'm going to be using onions and Cameroon pepper. This is just all I need for blending alone. Now when I start mixing, I'm going to show you the other ingredients I'm going to use. So to start, like I already poured water, I'm going to go ahead, guys, permit my no space. I'm going to go ahead and pour the beans into the food processor. I added enough water. I don't want it to be watery though. If after adding the beans, if I see it's watery, I might have to reduce water. But for now, oh, I'm sorry, I made a whole mess. All right, let me blend a little first before I, okay, power on. So I'm crushing first. Okay. Okay, let me add my beans to this. Okay, I think it's okay now. So now I'm gonna pour it in the bowl while I get my other blender that's gonna help me smoothen it. Because this food processor doesn't really smoothen. It will blend anything, it will crush anything, but it won't really smoothen it the way you want. So now I transferred into this. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. So guys, this is the blended one. You can see how smooth this is. And this is the one from the food processor. It's kind of coarse, not so blended. This is the reason why I transferred into my regular blender. So this one is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put the next one, and then I could now add the, onions and other ingredients. So I'm not gonna put much, just in case, to help the blender. Let me go. So guys, I want to use chicken broth because I notice it's kind of thick and I need the blender to be able to blend it so smooth. So I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth. You could add water, but I don't want to add water. I just needed to give it more flavor. I need it to be blended really smooth before I start adding the onion. So you see that? It's easy to blend when it's not too thick. So now I'm adding the last batch. I had to make it into 3 batches so I could get the best result. Let me just add a little bit of the chicken broth to help the blender move properly. So now I'm adding the crayfish. Crayfish is just a version of a dried shrimp, for those who don't know what it is. And now I put the onions and the pepper. I'm going to be adding the stock cube. They're going to blend together. And also I'm going to be adding the nutmeg. Nutmeg gives it a very nice flavor. Very, very nice flavor. I'm going to be generous with it because I like it too. And so we blend. Okay. This is ready. You see how smooth that is? Very smooth. So now the next step is to start getting ready to fry the sauce and start mixing. So now the next step, these are my cans. This is where I'm gonna be making it. This is how we do it back home in my country. You could use a foil and fold it into like an envelope shape, or do I say like a, and use that, or whatever. If you have a ramekin, I don't have enough ramekin, so I'm just using this. So I'm gonna be coating it with palm oil. You could use vegetable oil. I'm just gonna let it go around. So I'm getting my pan ready, so pour it in the next one. And I just use my brush and make sure it goes round. That's all I'm gonna do. This is to make the moi moi not stick to the pan, so when I'm bringing it out, it's gonna be very easy. It's just like coating your pan when you're baking. So it's the same process. Everything like that. All right. So it's time to make the sauce. Remember, this is my base. This is just tomato and onions fried together. Black pepper and a little bit of paprika for color, because I'm not adding any other oil. I want it to be kind of red, like a tablespoon of thyme. I'll be using nutritional yeast, it's optional. And of course, I'm gonna add curry. If you've been watching my channel, you know I love curry so much. It's just a flavor. I will add some shrimp. You could add boiled egg or, fish, whatever you want to use, or you could leave it plain like that. It doesn't really matter. You can even skip this method, but like I said, there are varieties of ways to make this. This is one of the ways I make mine. Okay, now it's time to add some salt. Here I have like almost 3 cups of beans, so I'm gonna need the salt to be enough. But you start small and then you taste and adjust your season. Time to add the shrimp. It's not much shrimp, just a little. This is like a pound or so. And we're almost done. Okay, I think this is fine, so I'm just gonna turn up the stove Let it cool just a little bit and now add it into the beans and mix them up together. The pot I use for cooking moi moi, it has like thing inside where it could steam the moi moi. I'm actually steaming it. You can also bake it, in the oven, but I'll be cooking it here. I already have water in the base, and I'm gonna allow it to come to a boil, and then I start putting in the things inside. Ready? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour my sauce. Okay, give it. So it's well incorporated right now. All the sauce is mixed properly with the blended beans. The next step is to start transferring them into the tin. I'm not going to fill it up, so I will give it room to rise when I put it in the pot, because it's going to rise more than this. So the water is boiled now. I'm going to go ahead and place my tin cans inside the pot. So this is it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna allow it to cook for like 30 to 40 minutes on medium low, not on high. All right, guys, it's 40 minutes. Let's see. Oh, it's a lot of steam, but it's looking good. All right, I should think we're done. I'm just gonna bring one out and give it a test and see how it is. All right, this is quite done. It's blazing hot, but don't worry, when it cools down, it's gonna solidify properly. You can see the shrimps. And I didn't bring it up properly, but look at the pan. You see, it didn't really get burnt because the oil that we used to cook the pan. So this is it. That's your moi moi fully loaded. Like I said, you could use shrimp, you could use egg, boiled egg, fish, or just leave it plain. It looks so nice. We could call it bean cake, because sometimes we call it karada, but this also can go for that so long as I'm concerned. So give it a try, y'all. So let me give it a test. It's hot though, but for video's sake, I have to test it. Ooh, please don't burn me. Let me try the shrimp too. Well cooked, well seasoned. That's it. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Stay safe. If you're my returning subscriber, you are the real MVP. If you're a new subscriber or new to my channel, seeing my face for the first time, you're welcome. Join the family by clicking on that red button, the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Tap on the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I upload. It was nice having you today in my kitchen. Have a blessed and safe day. Bye-bye.